Revelation 7, verses 9 through 10. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. Revelation 7, verses 9 to 10.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me this.
If your locks ain't right and your twist, if your locks ain't right and your twist is on left, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Your home should tell your story. It should be stylish, comfortable, and uniquely you. Here at D. Harris Interiors, we don't just decorate. We design spaces that reflect your personality, your lifestyle, as well as your dreams. Whether you're revamping one room or you're transforming an entire space, here at D. Harris Interiors, we bring creativity, expertise, and heart to every project. Great design starts with connection. And I do take the time to understand your vision and to bring it to life with beauty and intention. So, are you ready to fall in love with your space all over again? Well, you just give D. Harris a call at 901-303-8099 to schedule your personalized consultation today.
And grand rising, good morning to each and every one of you that have come to our wonderful morning show. Grand rising to all of you. This is the MacMan Morning Show on Election Day 2025. Municipal elections are going on all over, I know, especially in the state of Mississippi. And in other regions also they're having elections. We're concentrating and focusing in on primarily the Delta and North Mississippi on today. And as you saw, we have a very special guest that's coming. We're just waiting for him to our system. He's on his way. That is the Democratic mayoral, the Democratic mayoral nominee for mayor of the city of Clarksdale, Mississippi, the Honorable Orlando W.Paden. And he will be here shortly. We're expecting him. I'd like to say grand rising to all of you all that have come, all of you that are in the chat and the bushes and so forth. A lot of work that has to be done today, broadcast-wise. And I believe we're going to get what we need to get successfully done. And it's my desire to do so. I'd like to thank each and every one of you every day that y'all come and you share with us for the past year and a half. We've been here, and it's been a wonderful opportunity, and it still is an opportunity that we get to come and join with you each and every day here on the MacMan Morning Show. It's going to grow as God will allow it to, as long as we continue to bring information and inspiration to you each and every day. The doors are wide open, and the best is yet to come. And what's coming is better than what was, as my pastor would say. And I thank God for him. Good morning to you, Bishop Larry Trotter. He's on revival right now, and I wanted to shout out to him. Good morning to Bert Kennerson, my dear best friend. I've known Bert Kennerson for many years. Know him still well. He's doing wonderful and well. I spoke with him, and Brother Bird is getting ready to make a milestone in his life that he's getting ready to do. The Lord has healed him, even though he went through surgery. God gave him, and he never gave up, never gave out. And he's that type of a guy. My dearest friend, one of my very, very dearest friends. We go way back when I was a kid for real. And Bert Kennerson, one of the best percussionist drummers that is, that I know, church drummers. I mean, you talking about show enough. And that's my dear friend too. My dear friend, Apostle Philip Tarver. And you say, why are you talking about all these religious folks right about now? Well, you give I give credit to where it's due. My dear, he's one of my other dear friends, him along with Bert Kennerson, Elder Bert Kennerson, are my dearest friends. And he just had elevation. He had an elevation ordination in South Howland, Illinois. He's been elevated to the office of apostle, a leader in the church, a preacher of preachers, a leader among leaders, and he will do what he says that he's going to do, and I'm just grateful to them. To Alice, the blessed child of God, I know she has appointments and some things in business that she has to handle. So people are doing what they have to do. We want to acknowledge all of you. And to Foxy, Foxy's been busy. She's working on a project. Foxy to Roxy, she's working on a project on her platform. Everybody is busy now and doing the things that we have to do. My congratulations to Sherry Hatchett Britton on her appointment to be. She's been appointed administrator of the fire department of the city of the village of Dalton. She'll be responsible for the administration and helping along with the chief as the operations go forth. And to Mr. Dan Lee, who's he's getting ready to participate and was sworn in to work on the zoning and planning department and the board of the city of Dalton. So there were some great promotions that were given and we're just grateful for all of those that have come. I had a conversation with a gentleman on yesterday that I'd like to introduce to everybody. Now, everybody knows who Miss Tremaine. We know Miss Tremaine Roberts is. That's the wonderful proprietor of Smoothie Cafe. But she has a brother, and his name is Larry Roberts Jr., named after his father, the great Larry Roberts. And Larry has a barbershop in the Walmart in, I think, Country Club Hills, Illinois. I wanted to let me bring him up for everybody to see while we're waiting on Brother Orlando to get here. Brother Larry Roberts Jr., and because his father, the bishop, Larry Roberts, the wonderful bishop, Larry Roberts, that's his son, and that's his mother that's with him. I love Jesus more today than yesterday. Y'all saying, why am I doing this? You give flowers to where they're due. He's over there in Country Club Hills, over there at the Walmart. We're going to talk more with him at a later time. I did have contact with him, a wonderful gentleman. I knew that he would. And you know something, the apples don't fall too far from the tree because there's wonderful parents. And it's just wonderful to see. When I was a youngster, I heard his father play. And Trinity All Nations Church over on Michigan Avenue, another place we would call the Holy Ghost headquarters, a little bit north of 123rd Street. We had everything on 123rd Street, and Trinity All Nations had to come through. We had to come through a whole lot of First Corinthians and House of Inspiration, Church of God in Christ. You had to come through all of that to get to Trinity All Nations. The late Reverend Evelyn Davis was pastor, and great woman of God. She's a great person, great founder, real humble woman, but she knew a lot of people. Her and Sister Lucy Rogers knew each other. The late Lucy Rogers, founder's wife of Great and New Mount Eagle Church. All right, now I got all of the church. See, I got all the church announcements out the way. We're waiting for Orlando to get here. I'm going to make contact. I know I will. I'll make contact with him. We're going to go to break real quick. I'll be right back after. We're going to just go ahead and do what we have to do. I got to give him that opportunity to come. So you all just sit tight, and we'll be right back after these messages. This is the McMahon Morning Show.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
into the MacMan Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
And we're back on the MacMan Morning Show. Grand rising to all of you. All this 17 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. If you had to be there, you are late. The polls are open in the state of Mississippi with the municipal elections. And as I have promised to you on yesterday that I was going to reveal unto you, we've been waiting for this a year and a half. We've been waiting to see who is Little Red. Who is this Little Red you talking about? Ed Red. Y'all know all of y'all holler and sing. Y'all like that commercial. Well, the person that is the proprietor of Reds, who have taken over from his wonderful father, the Reds, are the historic Reds Blues Lounge right there on Sunflower, right there by the Church of God in Christ headquarters. Y'all behave over there when you go to Reds. Y'all don't cause no ruckus, cause that's the Church of God. You can't join it. You got to be born. I'm a Baptist, but you got to get along with everybody. But hey, I'm going to bring him up real quick. His schedule is tight. The Honorable State Representative, Mayor to be, I know that he will be. Orlando is here. Here he is. This is Little Red. Y'all, hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning?
All right.
People taking them to the poll.
All right. I see you're busy. Listen, I want us to say you have been a partner of ours from our inception. We have played. Little Red has been with us from day one. I never revealed who he was, what his position was, or anything like that because it was a business deal that we were doing. But he is a dear friend of mine. We go, when he was a young man, he was out there hustling and becoming the state representative. We got a lot of history. But to say that, I want him to get out his message. First of all, I want to know, how you doing, brother? How's everything?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Out running and moving around. Yes.
All right. How's the campaign? Okay, is the campaign coming along? I lost him. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, you're back. Okay, yeah. I want to know real quick, and I know you got to roll. Give us your vision of what you want to do as mayor of the city. Historic and
to make it better, to have a cleaner and a safer Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Okay, I lost your mic. Okay, there you go, Mayor. Yes. Go ahead, sir. Yeah. Okay, you moving too, I know. Okay, we having some mic difficulties right quick. If you can hear me,
hello?
Okay, we're here. Okay, now I can hear you. Stand still. Go ahead now. Wait a minute, hold it. We missed you. Come back in, go out and come back in. He is moving mobily. That is Orlando. Orlando's coming back in a couple of minutes here, you all. I just wanted to welcome him. He's coming right back. Okay, Orlando W.Paden is coming right back with us. He is getting himself adjusted, as you see. That's Little Red, everybody. Everybody now you'll see that's Little Red. He is State Representative Orlando Paden. Paden. See, I shouldn't say that. See, I shouldn't mess up his name. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get word back to him to come back in. I'm gonna play his commercial then. Hold on, folks. Let me play Little Red for a little bit. Let me get off of here right here. We'll be right back. Stand by, y'all. Orlando's coming back. We're gonna hook him back up. Go ahead, folks.
home should tell your story.
Testing.
It should be stylish, comfortable, and uniquely you. Here at D. Harris Interiors, we don't just decorate. We design spaces that reflect your personality, your lifestyle, as well as your dreams.
All right, we're back on the Magman Morning Show. Wait a minute, hold on a second. All right, we're back here. I got him back. Mr. Mayor, I know you and say I like that the mayor's on the move and he make the signal just wiggle and waggle. Go ahead, sir, with your vision. Go ahead,
Yes.
sir. You
So
got the mic.
I will be back. So what I envision for Clarksdale is to have a thriving economy, to have a great youth department, and working with our youth division across the city to make sure that our young people are employed and thriving and become productive citizens. Also, we want to make sure that we take care of our senior citizens. We also want to reduce our crime rate, and we're going to do that through those things. But we have a vision for Clarksdale to make it better and to have it to be inviting for individuals to come to make Clarksdale a great place that it is.
Oh, hey, in saying that, the center, I'm getting all this in. You're a lover and you're a very great big supporter of Homer Community College, that wonderful
Most
dormitory
definitely.
that you got going on, man, and all of the resources that you bring as a state representative. Do you believe that your experience in the state house will enhance your ability to bring the resources necessary to the city of Clarksdale?
Most definitely. As a state legislator, I've worked on various things to bring funds in to work on roads and bridges here in Clarksdale. Also, with Oklahoma Community College, we were able to get over $7 million to help start the building of a dormitory, the erect of a dormitory. And so there are just so many things that we have done here in this community. My experience, yes, I have the relationships that will continue to help us in this area.
Hey, they call you the millennial mayor of Clarksdale. They say that you're going to bring Clarksdale into the 21st century. And I know that
Yes.
you have had overseas travels. You
Yes.
visited foreign countries as a state representative and as a representative of the people of Clarksdale, Coahoma County, and of the state of Mississippi. In your travels, sir, do you believe that the people and the relationships that you have forged over the years, that those same relationships will come and be helpful to you as mayor of the city of Clarksdale?
Most definitely. We have traveled to so many places. There are things that I want to do with agriculture that would help us. That I think that farmers, even in our Oklahoma County and Delta areas, could help the foreign countries over there by importing and exporting goods there as well. So I do see us thriving the economy through that just as well.
Wow, and I'm going to give you just a couple of more questions that I wanted to
Yes,
ask. People
and I
wanted to
have
know.
to. Okay.
Okay, yes, sir. I got two questions that I want to ask. Y'all stop it now. Y'all behave yourself. Don't please y'all don't send me nothing because I can't do it right now. I want to know as a wrap up, and I know and I believe that you will be victorious on this evening. What is your relationship, and how would you like to work with the board of commissioners, the board that you have that you all are with? You are in the committee mayor type of situation. You know, they're the aldermen and things, but you got a committee. How do you going to help those individual committee persons in their wards and areas and with
So some
all
of the
of
things that
Clarksdale?
I have envisioned in working with our various commissioners, I will meet with them again. Ironically, our vision for the city they correlate with each other. Cleaning up the community, making sure that we have safer streets and things for the youth department. So I believe that we're going to work well. They have some of the same thing I have. We're going to sit down. We're going to meet. We're not going to just meet at City Hall, but we're going to go into each ward and look at the necessities that each ward would need and everything, and bring it back and make sure that that we're working collectively.
My guest has been the Honorable Orlando Payton. Lord have mercy, gonna be the
Thank
mayor
you.
of the city of Clarksdale. Our friend,
Please
our
vote,
brother,
vote,
our
vote.
Vote. Get out and vote. The polls are open now. He's got to go. We will touch bases with him this evening at Little Red's for the victory party. We need to come on down there and just celebrate with the city of Clarksdale. Thank you, Mayor. I'll holler at you. You know I will. God bless you on your way. And we thank Orlando for coming. That's Little Red, y'all, of the Little Red Blues Lounge. And we thank him, not just that, but he is the state representative that represents Clarksdale and Coahoma counties collectively down there. It is wonderful to have him there. It is election day, folks. It is election day in the state of Mississippi. It is election day. And it is real important that you get out. In Holly Springs, Mississippi, we're going to touch bases with them and some others. Lambert, Mississippi, we're going to be touching bases with them as we broadcast each and as we break in and broadcast on today. Hopefully, and if we can get all of our technical situations together, we will be at Little Red's on tonight. But I always have a contingency plan. I'm going live. We're going to go live at 6:30. Whether we're going to be in Clarksdale, Mississippi, or whether we'll be at the Magman area here that I have in my studio to do the broadcast. I made a commitment to our audience, and I made a commitment to the people that listen to me each and every day, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 500, 5,000, or whatever the case may be. I try to make sure that I bring information and inspiration to the airways. And I want to thank everybody that is listening, that give us an opportunity to get our house in order. We're getting ready to go on camera. We're waiting to, we got a few more things that we have to do to get things in place. And I know that bigger things are getting ready to happen, and we just have to be in a position to we have a bigger voice. Brother Lee and I, the co-hosts here at the Magman Morning Show and here at Mag Media Productions, we're working to get things in order so that we can bring so that Mag Media Productions can bring the quality broadcasting that we can. I'm grateful. Little Red has been Orlando, the mayor, has been a sponsor of ours from the day we walked in here. And Keisha, the stylist, I'm praying for her and our sister as she's working hard and doing what she does. I thank God for the vow that as long as I'm on air, you never know. You got to treat people right. You got to treat people with respect. You got to treat them with kindness. You got to treat them also with the love of Christ in your heart if you have it. And I'm not saying, everybody don't have it though. I want to salute right now. And speaking of business owners, wait a minute. I'm trying to wait for it to come up here for a second here. I want to talk about some programming notes that I have. Well, I got you. Today is going to be an interesting broadcasting. We're going to be broadcasting all day, and we'll be on the elections and different things like that. Let me pull this up. I want to say good morning to Miss Tremaine Roberts of the Smoothie Cafe, and I just talked about her brother. But I wanted to just mention her. You say, Mr. Mack, James Mack, why do you do these things? God said, be a blessing, and he will bless you. And I am blessed to be on each and every morning. And I want to say to the Smoothie Cafe, y'all go over there. Now, see, it's been hot now. Y'all be going over to other folks. I'm not going to mention those people's places or nothing. Y'all know where y'all need to go over to 4714 Lincoln Highway, Matson, Illinois, at 11, right after the show. It's going to get warm, y'all. Y'all might well go get your afternoon boost or whatever the case may be. You at the desk, you got something real good at the desk, a real good smoothie is good, and it's refreshing and everything. And then when you get in the afternoon, after you have you some lunch, if you go by there and you're in that area, you pick up your sandwich, go over there and get you some ice cream and some stuff over there and all that stuff. It's really wonderful. I got to get her I got to get her menu, and I want to just say, just go by there. There's 4714 Lincoln Highway in Matson, Illinois, and they're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They go to church on Sunday. I mean, got a wonderful awards from Matson. One of the best of 2025. She's been congratulated for and being recognized for outstanding customer satisfaction from all of her online reviews, and the people that have gone to Smoothie Cafe really like her customer service, and she does well. Go over there and celebrate with her and give her an opportunity. Let her know that y'all heard it on the McMahon Morning Show, and tell her that I'm trying my best to get y'all to take a picture or something of the flyer. You take that flyer in, and Miss Roberts will give you a discount on what you might need. On Friday's show, I wanted to show also Trustee Kiana Belcher will be here on Friday's show. As there's some interesting things I want to ask, and we'll be able to ask. And once again, let me remind you, our largest show, our largest audience that we had was Trustee Kiana Belcher. And I mean, almost 10,000 folks was rare. Ooh, it was a lot of people. And they have been successful in the village of Dalton. And she's seeking another office, and she's seeking promotion to further her service to the community by being a commissioner of the Cook County Board of Commissioners, and that's for District 5 in the Southland that covers Dalton, Harvey, and some other places. She's well qualified for it. We've already endorsed her before they even got the campaign swinging because we know what she brings to the table. She will be here on Friday on the McMahon Morning Show. Y'all tune in, and we're going to put the reminder out for everyone to do. You were saying I'm rushing. Somebody said I was. That's okay, y'all. I'm not. I'm just doing the McMahon thing, you know. I got to. Let's see. Where are we at? We're at 32. Okay. I got something else I want to share with you. Grand Rising. I thought Brother Lee was coming. He is. He probably tied down with something. You know, he has his business. I wanted to acknowledge all of our business owners and our supporters. Brother Larry Roberts, we're grateful to him. Y'all go over there in Country Club Hills and see him over there. Let's see, what else do we have here? We got Sinners the movie. You all is a great movie. Y'all go and see it. And I saw it. Lee, he saw it. I saw it too. And they got rave reviews about this movie, and it supports the economy, black filmmakers and actors and actresses. It is the number one movie in the country right now, I think, and it's based out of Clarksdale, Mississippi, where Little Red is getting ready to be mayor. We're rooting for him. Get out there to vote for Orlando. He's out there, Brother Paden. He's out there working very, very hard. That's Little Red, and it's going. I believe he will be victorious. But we got to get out there and vote. We got elements in our country, folks. And let me leave this banner up because it says sinners. Now let's talk. I'm not going to church on you. I just want to say this. You know, evil will never prevail. Okay, prejudice will never prevail. We're not going to go backwards. We're going forward as human beings and as people. And no matter who sits in what chair, there's a chair that is higher than all chairs. And at that name, every knee, at the name of Jesus, every knee must bow, every tongue gonna confess. That's what I believe. I believe that. Now, I'm not saying you got to believe that, but you got to have fighters. You got to have people that are standing on the wall. We're not saying that evil is not going to happen and things are not going to happen and we're not going to have corrupt people. Yeah, you're going to have them until the end. But what I'm saying is, we as a people we that are in place to do what we're doing, whether it's me, whether it's Little Red or whomever it is, and also in Horn Lake, Mississippi, we're going to be talking about Horn Lake, Mississippi too. There's a potentially great opportunity opening up for them to get their first African American black mayor of Horn Lake, Mississippi. There's been some racial apathies that have been thrown about Horn Lake, Mississippi. They're trying to say that now because a black man is running and Democrats are running in an area where they are not welcomed by the Republican Party. I'm talking about the MAGAs, not real Republicans. Real Republicans know how to get along with folks. Real Republicans know how to reach over across the aisle and make relationships with people like Orlando does with the state legislature and all that does. But Jimmy Stokes, Mayor Jimmy Stokes is Commissioner Jimmy Stokes is running for mayor of the city of Horn Lake. Now I think I got his picture in here. I did. I tried to make sure that I had it. This is an election special here, folks. Now there. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry for that delay. I don't know what happened. I was researching and looking for some particular pictures. I wanted to inform you that the polls are open in the state of Mississippi. People send me things and they don't send them in the right order. And sometimes they get overlooked. But there was a picture that I was looking for that I wanted to show you all. But let me say this also. And I was talking about the evils of the world. We don't have to worry about that. Please don't worry and fret that things are going to be disastrous and things are going to be doom and gloom. We have an opportunity as a people and as a community to do some wonderful things. And I'm emphasizing this because there's a shift and a change that's getting ready to happen. You're either going to improve or you're not going to improve. Either you're going to make it better for yourselves and for the people that are around you, or you're not going to do it. And this is the MagMan Morning Show, and we're not going to drag out today because we're going to be back on the air most of the day on this election day here in the state of Mississippi. Some very important races that are going on, and there's some technical things that we have to do in order to continue with our communications with the people that we have this morning that we have been in contact with the various campaigns and celebrations, and we will have live counting tabulations will be live, and I will be live either from Magman Studios or from Clarksdale, Mississippi. Either way it goes, we're coming on officially on at 6:30. We will start our coverage. I will put out the reminder. I want you to invite people to come and to listen. I'm going to put out the election special, and we're going to go further. We're going to go forward with what we have to do. Let me also remind you that what is this? Don't forget, we're getting ready to make some changes here on the MagMan Morning Show. We're getting ready to shift visually, and we got to work it out. We're going to get it worked out, but we got some things that are coming up, and I'm sure you're going to be pleased with them. We will be on all day today, back and forth, coming in and out We're going to have some reports that we're going to be having, and we're going to try to get our other social media outlets involved on today. And like I said, thank you all for being here. For all of us here at Mac Media 3, we will be on today with all the election results. They're very, very important to the state of Mississippi and those areas and cities and towns, and it's important to the MacMan Morning Show. What we're doing and helping other communities where we are. I can go do a whole lot of things in a lot of places, but I got to take care of the home base, and that's here in the Mid-South. We got to make sure that, places are not forgotten about. Yes, there are places that are struggling. Mississippi is struggling, and you ought to keep your eyes on Mississippi, because what they do to people in Mississippi, they're going to be trying to do to people all over the country. And what I'm saying is, we're resilient in what we're doing. Stand your ground, stand firm. This is the MacMan Morning Show. We will be back. This is a smaller, condensed version, because we're going to be coming back during the day, at periodic times during the day. Our major broadcast will be at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time over on the East Coast. I'm going to anchor. Brother Lee will be here also, and you never know who's going to stop by, but we want to make sure that our presence is known inside of these celebrations as they tabulate these results. So we're asking that you root for us, love somebody. It's not going to cost you to love anybody. We will be back here at our regular time and have our regular show. God bless us, on tomorrow morning. But take this time to prepare for this evening with us. You have things to do. If you're in the state of Mississippi, municipal elections are get up and go vote. Go and vote. Don't sit there and not vote. Let me take a break right quick, and I got some parting words. We're going to hear from our sponsors real quick. I'll be right back.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios.
Your home should tell your story. It should be stylish, comfortable, and uniquely you. Here at D. Harris Interiors, we don't just decorate. We design spaces that reflect your personality, your lifestyle, as well as your dreams. Whether you're revamping one room or you're transforming an entire space, here at D. Harris Interiors, we bring creativity, expertise, and heart to every project. Great design starts with connection, and I do take the time to understand your vision and to bring it to life with beauty and intention. So, are you ready to fall in love with your space all over again? Well, you just give D. Harris a call at 901-303-8099 to schedule your personalized consultation today.
And we're back on the MacMan Morning Show, Grand Rising, and hello to all of you that are listening to us on today. I want to thank you for being so patient with us as we go through this wonderful period of the MacMan Morning Show. We're getting ready to make some major changes. And all I'm asking you to do is just say a prayer for those that are running and those that will have the responsibility of governing us. Brother Lee is here. See, y'all, I'm so glad he's here. I told y'all that he wasn't far away. And, hey, Lee, how are you, Brother Lee? Grand Rising.
I am fine, my brother, and you?
All right, right. Good, 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 good. I said, man, I said, Brother Lee must be tied up a little bit. We were talking to Brother Orlando. I wanted you to get in on the conversation. We're going to roll for about another 10 minutes because we got some other. We're going to be breaking in the broadcasting most of the day with results, and at 6:30 we're going to come on live. Whether I'm going to be, technology is wonderful, brother. He could be where he is, or whomever's going to join us. He's our co-host, but he's going to be joined hopefully. And whether I'm in Clarksdale or whether I'm right here, it's going to happen. And we were talking to Little Red. He came on and he interviewed with us, Lee, and he's doing a great job. I believe he's going to be victorious in what he's doing. But I'm rooting for those towns, man. They were talking about the movie. You saw Sinners, didn't you? Didn't you
Yes, I
see the
did.
movie, Lee? Okay, hey, I
Yes, I
want you
did.
to give me that because a lot of people now you ain't giving nothing away, but I know you can be a reviewer or something like that because you're a movie man. You know how to you got all. If you want to know anything about the movies or media or music or something like that, Lee got collection. His vinyl collection, if he still got it, God help us. Or his vinyl collection. Lee got a vinyl collection. I'm talking about turntable, y'all. Nilo on the on the turntable. I ain't mean say it's Nito. I say Nilo because that's me. Um, and his collections of the arts is wonderful. Oh, he's gone. Well, he'll be back. Come on back, brother Lee. I must have spooked him and told y'all about his record collection. He gonna hide it or something, but he's here. He'll be back. And hopefully he'll be back. He didn't go. Yeah, he'll be back. But like I said, get out and vote, folks. Leo come. He's coming. He'll be back in a second, and he can have some words and things like that. But get out and vote. This is your opportunity. I'm going to be on y'all back all day, and I'm going to be coming in. You'll be even seeing me on camera. I'm going to be out and about, live, and doing what I need to do as best as I can while I have an opportunity to do so. We got a great responsibility as the media. I have a responsibility to make sure that I report accurately, and I believe that history is going to be made on this morning, on today. Why do you say that, James? Because I just believe that the shifts and the tides turn, and they turn for the all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord, all things. And I'm serious about that. There's some people that love God, and God ain't gonna let us down. He's gonna take care of us. I'm not just preaching, y'all. I'm just telling you the truth. And if I can't acknowledge that, I'm sorry. If that bothers you, I'm sorry. If that upsets you, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about anything. I will stand on it because it's only Him we move and live and have our being. We're here for a reason to do so. Brother Lee, I had a conversation with you. And I want you to tell us about this movie at first, and then I'll ask you something after you tell us. Tell us about this movie, man. And yeah, I liked it when I saw it. Tell us about what you thought about it.
Well, I thought it was one of the best movies of the year. I haven't seen all the movies of the year, but I thought the movie was very good. It was
Okay, your
probably
mic
one
is
of the.
messing up. Okay, you good. You good.
I
Keep
thought
talking,
I
Lee.
thought
Keep.
it was a great. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
well done. The acting was very good. The movie itself was well put together. The directing was good. The acting was good. Everything was uh, was exceptional. It gave us a peek into the a time when it was in the 30s when black people were still we were making it, but we were making it separately. we were doing our own thing and living our own lives, and but we had to kind of stay out of Caucasians' way, so to speak. You know, and we had our side of town and they had theirs, and they still had the threat of around us of persecution and annihilation. And but we still lived our life. We protected ourselves. We protected each other. It was a great movie. I thought the performances was great. I thought it was well made. It had a little bit of had some drama, some comedy, some everything in it.
And
And
you
you
and you
can't.
know and you know something else. It had a little bit of Chicago in there too. You know them boys came back from Chicago and came
Yes,
back
they
to
did.
Mississippi.
Yes, they did. And they
Oh,
came back and they weren't afraid of nobody. See, they didn't have that attitude. They feared no one, black or white. And people knew them from the past. They say them that's them brothers, and them brothers don't play. And
mm.
it was good to see brothers just stick together, not just brothers, black folks just stick
But
together. Like
the whole town stuck together when
that's
they,
what I'm saying.
when they I like the beginning. I wanted to ask you this too. I was watching the beginning of it and how they bought the property from the man. Remember when they come in there with the money
Hmm.
and he got
Hmm.
scared and they had he dropped that bag of money down. Now back then and them that leave. Back then he ain't had no tools and fruits neither. He had some real money. He said, I'm buying all of it. Man, bro, the power of having our own economy, Brother Lee.
Yeah,
Back in them
yeah.
days, you could drop that kind of dough and say, I'm going to open up in your place. You go to, oh, go ahead, Lee. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man, because it
And
was a good movie,
and the
though,
thing
man.
and the thing about I don't want to give the movie away, but
Okay,
the
me
thing
neither.
about
Me neither.
those brothers, they did not trust Caucasians at all. That's when they
No.
bought that property. That owner, that white guy that owned it, that Caucasian that owned that property,
Mm-hmm.
he was going to steal their money. That's he had a gun on him. That's what his intention was, to
Mm-hmm.
rob them. But they knew he was going to rob them, so they were already prepared. That's why they showed him their guns.
That's right. Say,
To
who
let them
these?
know that
They pulled back, and they saw them horns. That's what I call them a little bit. Man, who? But look, the Sinners, the movie, folks, and I'm not just saying that because Lou Red is a part of it, but man, do you know? Let me ask you this here, Lee. They had people coming from everywhere, from all the whole region, from far and near. They had people as far as Chicago. They said that bust down there just to be with the people of Clarksdale, man, and they packed that place out with no incidents, and and the white folks, yeah, the prejudiced ones down there said, oh, there's going to be a riot, and Memphis is down there, and hoodoo doo, and the rednecks and folks like that. Tell us, Lee, what impact that this movie could have on not just the mindset of the people, but the economy too. How this could help by showing this movie's at the top of the rung right now, Lee, and it's so popular because it's luring people with it has a bluesy theme to it, but then it shows you the business aspect and the behind the scene, and it's a little spooky too. I ain't gonna tell them about that part. But Lee, as far
yeah.
as when it goes to the economy of it and the portrayal of finally seeing black people in that day, in Clarksdale, dropping a bag in Clarksdale, Mississippi, talking about you came from straight. They trying to leave Clarksdale and jump on the train to get to Chicago. Am I right or wrong? They're trying to get away from there. Here these
Oh,
boys turn around.
they knew.
They turned
They
around and came
actually
back from the city. Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead.
they were in Chicago. They went to
Mm-hmm.
from Mississippi. They went to Chicago, and they not just Chicago. They went into the armed services, and they fought in wars, and they came back. They fought together. And well, that's when they would put two brothers together in the forces. You could be in the army and they put the two brothers, get the family members together. And the thing is, and what all they've been through, and they was in Chicago. They said racism was
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago too. They was telling them This is no different from up there. That's what they were
And
telling. The
that's
brothers were telling.
they made that point too, and it we and that makes a point to what I'm saying. I'm glad we're having this discussion. I wanted to throw this in with you that the same we were living. I mean, if you looked, God, thank you for your grace and love, but it was no cakewalk in K Town where we were born and raised, where I was born and raised, you know, where we were,
Well,
whatever. It
hey,
wasn't no cakewalk, man. I mean, they had,
well,
I mean, it was some, okay, go ahead, Lee. So
I can
people
tell
think
you this
we
about.
lived in the paradise. It wasn't until we
Well,
moved that we felt we moved, we got to
well,
it. Go ahead.
I'll tell you this. The West Side or the South Side in the '60s, and I lived in it. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't see it. Only white person I ever saw was the principal at the school, and I saw the insurance man that used to come to our house and sit in the living room. Those are the two only white folks I ever saw. I may have saw the white guy once walk through the neighborhood, but we rarely saw white folks.
Or the police.
Well, or the police. We would see the police, and the thing is about that is that we didn't have a lot of exposure to white folks, only to ones we seen on TV. We didn't see them that often, like we see them now. Very few black folks even at that time even traveled downtown. We didn't travel downtown. Most of us didn't go down there. And back then, we stayed in our own communities for the most part. I mean, so we
Yeah,
had
had
our own
some nice
grocery.
stores and everything. We
We had
had nice
we
stuff
had our
too.
own grocery stores. When I mean a grocery store, we had a grocery store with a butcher. He had a butcher, and we had everything that you can name at the small grocery store. You didn't see a whole lot back then. They didn't have supermarkets in our neighborhood or even close. Um, so we lived in a certain community where we were self-contained. The barbers down the street, the hair salons around the corner. You got the grocery store there. You got everything you need. You even had a hardware store. You had those things in your community and you didn't venture out and try to go anywhere. I mean, try to own property outside of your community because the banks wouldn't give you loans anyway. And that was see, people don't understand and say why these banks wouldn't give you money because the government, you can look this up, the US government told them not to give black folks loans. So they held us back. Our own government was
That's
racist
true.
against us. White folks could get loans for houses and property, but we could not get loans. People say, well, why black folks so poor? It's because we weren't allowed the same opportunities
That's
as
right.
white folks.
They call it
And yes,
redlining. Was it
yes,
redlining?
yes, it
They
was. It was
redlined it.
red line funded by the government, funded by the U.S. government.
Sure
See,
was.
and then people act like why black folks act the way they do. And here's the thing. Why people say why your communities look the way you do. When you suck out all the economy in a community and leave them with nothing, you have a ghetto. See, that's the thing.
Mm.
People don't understand. That everything has been sucked out of our.
Uh-oh, I lost Lee. Come on back, Lee. Lee talking good. Listen, we're going to take a break real quick and Lee's going to come back. This is the McMahon Morning Show, Grand Rising. Thank y'all for sticking around. We'll be right back. I like the three that they done knocked off about 20. But the three of y'all that's still here with us, we'll be right back after these messages.
Tune in to the McMahon Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mac Man Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there. That's red. Oh.
right. Hold on. We're back for here. Brother Lee should be back in a couple of minutes. Forgive us, Little Red. We didn't mean to cut your commercial off. We'll be right back, y'all. Y'all just stick around. Hold on.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
And we're back on the MacMan Morning Show. Grand Rising to all of you all. I want to emphasize also, we're still asking you to go to the Smoothie Cafe, and that's at 4714 Lincoln Highway in Matson, Illinois. Getting ready to open in about another hour or so. Give them a chance to get themselves together. Go by there from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And if you can, let her know that it's the MacMan Morning Show. You can't get a flyer through the screen or anything like that. If you can take a picture, ask her to honor you. I'll let them know that if they say our name, that you can get that order. You saw the ad on the MacMan Morning Show. I want to say grand rising and good morning to each and every one of you. Let me remind you that this is election day in the state of Mississippi. I will be doing live reports throughout the day, along with Brother Lee and anyone else. I guess we're going to have some guests also that will be coming along, but we will be with the election day coverage. Our main broadcast will start at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will come on with the special report on the election results in the city of Clarksdale, in the town of Lambert, in all of their around in that area and those other races. We're going to be talking also about the race in Jackson, Mississippi, and in Biloxi, Mississippi, the controversy that the governor had said he think that there are some terrible things, and Stacey Abrams went down there with Benny Thompson, and we're going to talk about that. Good morning to Diane Black and to her wonderful father. You see, I'm Russian, Diane. I didn't have a chance. Hi, Sharon, and to the chairman of our deacon board, Deacon Alvin Moore, and our Apostle Anthony Reed, who's been praying for us and meditating for us and giving us well wishes, to Keisha the stylist, and to a wonderful son, my reader every morning. I want to say grand rising, good morning to you. I want to say hello to Dee Harris Interiors. Thank you very much, ma'am. Congratulations on, I thought you won an award or something I had saw somebody had sent to me, but that's okay. Listen, we're putting together also an advertising package for the MacMan Morning Show. You'll be surprised at what we can do to help you advertising wise. So that's coming. Don't forget, this week we got some special. We got our Thursday edition. We got our Harvey edition with Alderwoman Kobe Chapman. And Brother Lee is back. Wait a minute. While I'm making these announcements too, I'm gonna bring him up anyway. Okay, Brother Lee, because I wouldn't want to go drag your time. This is your time. But we have Kiana Belcher will be here. Trustee Kiana Belcher. Also, she's a candidate for the office of commissioner in the 5th District for Cook County Board of Commissioners. She's running, and we want to get the developments on what they're doing over there in Dalton, how things are going. There's some great things that have come out. Congratulations to Sherry Hatchett Britton, who has been appointed by the mayor of the village of Dalton to be the fire department administrator, and she'll be there with her. They're searching for a new chief, and then to Mr. Dan Lee, who's on the zoning board and the economic and zoning boards of Dalton. Congratulations to you, sir. Now, whew, I got that out of the way. All right, now, Brother Lee. Back then, like you were saying about, the only white people that we knew were the principal or the police and things like that. So we didn't have that opportunity before you left. Go ahead and continue, sir. This is your time too. Go ahead.
I like to say this, my brother. I like to say this. And this is a fact that you can trace back. Is that we are the black folks. Black folks in America are the only folks
Hmm. Okay, okay, go ahead.
that talk.
Your mic is a little bit
You
Lee.
can hear me now, brother. Can you hear
Okay,
me
now
now,
I
brother?
got you now. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Go ahead now,
Yeah.
Lee. Go ahead.
Black folks are the only folks that talk about each other in a derogatory way. We'll say, I don't want no black man working on my house. I don't want no black man doing this. I don't want no black woman doing this. I don't want. We will put each other down. We're the only race of people that put each other down. White folks don't do it to white folks. Mexicans don't do it to Mexicans. Asians don't do it to Asians. Arabs don't do it to Arabs. But we are the only race that'll put each other down. Other races don't do it. That's a fact. We can look this up. You know what? When you talk to an Asian, he's not talking about, he won't talk about no other Asian in a bad way. He won't, and a Mexican won't talk about no other Mexican in a bad way. And the Asians don't talk about no other Asians in a bad way. And the white folks don't talk about white folks, the black folks, in a bad way. But we do it to each other. Won't you ask yourself the question is, why are we the only race that put each other down? That's because we brainwashed. Our brain is so washed that we turned on each other. We got something bad to say about each other before we talk about anybody else. We the number one on our own hit list. White folks don't get on top on our list. We top on our list. Maybe white folks is second. We hate each other more than we hate anybody else. Man, that we got a problem with each other before we got a problem with anybody else. And Caucasians can rob you blind, but you will separate them and say, that guy over there did it. And I'm not dealing with no more white folks. We don't say that. We'll still deal with them, but we'll say we're not dealing with no black person. Black person can do you wrong, and you say, I'm done with that. I got to go to the white man and get my car fixed. Black man messed up my car. So I'm going to stick with the white guy. And that's the thing. You're brainwashed. Our brain is so washed, we don't know up from down. And those are facts. Those are things that we have done to ourselves. See, we got to get back. We got to get away from that. See, we used to work with each other and had business with each other. You saw that show Sinners. We was working all in the same community, dealing with all the same community, having friends, everything. We have totally got away from that because we think that, white is right, white is better, and we hate each other. We got self-hate. Those are facts. I wish somebody could prove me wrong. I wish somebody come on this show and debate with me how wrong I am. Come on with some facts.
Well,
Prove me wrong.
I don't think nobody's gonna debate with you. Wait, let me say hello to a couple of guests that's waving in the chat. Minion with the opinion. Minion, I came on your platform the other night, man. And since you busy, you high class. Wait, Lee, hold on a second. Okay, and I wanted to say, hey, Lee, you didn't have to go anywhere. I just wanted to welcome everybody. Uh, okay, Lee's back. Yeah, stick around, Lee. I was just acknowledging somebody that was in our chat. One of our fellow broadcasting members. Put your information in the chat, Minion, so that I can put it out so that the people can get it. Don't worry, you know StreamYard's playing with that counter and everything, but it's good to have you here. Go ahead, brother Lee. You still there? I ain't. Don't go nowhere. Go ahead, Lee. Wait,
Saying
hold it,
that,
hold it. Go ahead, Lee.
yeah, I'm just saying that we have issues among ourselves, and we're thinking about it's not us, it is us. But we got to look at the cause and the effect of it. We're talking about like 40 people got unalived over the weekend. And like I'm gonna tell you like this, our gun laws are very lax. You know what? I'm gonna give you an example. To go get a driver's license, you need an ID and all this other stuff, and you need to take a test before you got to take a written test before you can drive a car. And then after that, you got to take a road test with somebody sitting next to you before you can do it. Now, a car is not meant to kill you. It can, but it's not meant to kill you. It's meant for you to get to point A to point B. Now, a gun is meant to kill you, and you're not required to take any test. It's a weapon of death. But you're not tested. You're not required to know how to use it. You're not given any background information. You're not seeing if you got some mental issues. But they put something in your hand that has only one function, and that's to unalive you. So you tell me the government itself was set up to protect you, but it's allowing the most deadly thing in our community to get by, to slip under the radar, and you got
Mm,
conceal and carry. You got conceal and carry, and you got more deaths once you approve that law that you can conceal and carry. So the gun laws that we have are not designed to protect us. It's designed to take our lives. See, the government figures I'll put some guns out there and I get rid of some of y'all. A lot of you. And that's exactly what's happening. Guns is wiping us out. And see, that's the thing. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you some other examples here more than just guns. You got the FDA, now the Food and Drug Administration.
mm-hmm.
That's designed to keep poisons off the street. But you know what? The government approves poisons, such as the food that you eat. You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. The meat that you eat would not get passed if it was in another country. If that meat that you eat over in Europe, they would not take that meat. They don't eat the corn that we process over here because it's genetically modified. They would not put that wheat on their table because it's genetically modified. When they say genetically modified, that means they treated it with chemicals. They changed the composition of that material, of that food. They changed the composition of the food that you eat by putting the things in it that's harmful to you. That's the FDA that's approved the poisons that you eat.
Mm. Okay, Lee, your mic is acting up again. Wiggle it or something.
Other,
Well, there you go.
other,
You good. Go
other,
ahead.
other countries wouldn't eat what you eat. They wouldn't eat what you eat. They don't eat the meat that you eat. They don't eat the corn chips that you eat because it's genetically modified. They don't eat it because it has poisons on it. It has the sugars that it have in it. It's deadly. That's the thing. We eat things that the government tells you is okay. I got a question for you. The water that you drink, they put fluoride in
Okay.
it and other
That's what they say.
chemicals.
I knew in
Do,
Chicago, but
do,
they don't do it
do,
here though
but you
no
know
more.
what? The water that's pumped through those purification, what they call purification stations, they
Mm-hmm.
chemically treat that water before they give it to you. And I'm gonna tell you like this: there's a difference between purified water and spring water. Purified water has chemicals in it, and the
Yeah.
spring water don't. The spring water will cost you less money and will cost you more money. It costs you about $1 more for a case a case of spring water, and the purified water costs you less because it got chemicals on it. It would make you sensible. Your senses. That's where you get cancer from. The purified
Hmm.
water gives you cancer.
Okay. All right. Where you go? Where you go? Okay. Listen, we're getting ready to. Okay. I don't know what happened to Lee. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. All right, brother Lee is back. Okay, Lee. I don't know.
I
You're
keep
back. Go
going, I
ahead,
keep
sir.
going in and out. But that's the thing is
Go
that
ahead, sir.
I
Go
give
ahead,
you,
sir.
I
Go
give you,
ahead. Go
I,
ahead.
I give you examples on things, and that's why I'm telling you is that it's things that's out here that's designed to take our lives, and that's the thing. We look
Okay. Okay. So wait, Lee. You're messing up. Wait. Repeat what you said because your mic had went out again. Repeat what you said at the just a couple seconds ago. Go ahead. Go ahead. You
well. The
good?
thing is that we say things because we brainwash.
Okay. I don't know. Well, this is the MacMan Morning Show. Listen, we're going to complete our day, and we'll be back here on tomorrow. Not tomorrow, tonight, and later on this evening. We're going to be back. Thank you, Minion, and everybody. Minion. Wait a minute. Let me look at what you said. Yes, sir. Okay. 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 Minion, I wanted to get you on. I'll be in touch with you. Macmedia3 at gmail.com. Macmedia3 at gmail.com. Reach out to me, Minion. Wait a minute. Let me put it up here for you. If you're still on. That's my email address. Please send me your contact information so that I got something I want to ask you too. And there's some other things that I wanted to discuss with you. And thank you for coming over. Thank you to everybody that's been here. This is the MacMan Morning Show, 9 a.m. each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions LLC, as they say. We're the standard in broadcasting.